Spidey and the Starlight Lullaby. One quiet evening in the bustling city of New York, the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in soft shades of pink, orange, and purple. The day had been long and eventful for Spidey, Peter Parker, Ghost Spider, Gwen Stacy, and Miles Morales, Spiderman. They had spent hours swinging through the streets, helping their neighbors, and stopping a few minor mishaps, like rescuing a cat stuck in a tree, helping an elderly woman carry her groceries, and even foiling a clumsy bank robbery attempt by a group of wannabe villains. As the city began to wind down, the trio decided it was time to call it a night. They swung gracefully through the air, their webs carrying them to their favorite spot, a quiet rooftop overlooking the city. This rooftop was special to them. It was where they often gathered to share stories, laugh, and simply enjoy each other's company. When they landed, Peter pulled off his mask and took a deep breath of the cool evening air. "Ah, nothing beats this view," he said, stretching his arms. "The city looks so calm from up here." Gwen removed her mask too and sat down on the edge of the rooftop, her legs dangling over the side. "It's like the whole world is taking a deep breath," she said, gazing at the twinkling lights below. "After a day like today, it's nice to just relax." Miles joined her, sitting cross-legged and looking up at the sky. "Yeah, and look at the stars. They're so bright tonight. It's like they're putting on a show just for us." The three friends sat in comfortable silence for a while, soaking in the peaceful atmosphere. The sounds of the city, the distant honking of cars, the faint chatter of people, and the occasional siren faded into a soothing background hum. The breeze carried with it the faint scent of blooming flowers from a nearby park, adding to the sense of calm. After a while, Peter broke the silence. "You know, my Aunt May used to tell me this story about the stars. She said that on nights like this, when the stars are especially bright, they sing a lullaby." Gwen raised an eyebrow. "A lullaby? From the stars? That sounds magical." Miles grinned. "I like it. What's the story?" Peter leaned back on his hands and looked up at the sky. "Well, according to Aunt May, the stars aren't just there to light up the night. They're also guardians of dreams. On nights when the world feels heavy, they come together and sing a soft, soothing song to help everyone. Heroes, kids, even the city itself, drift off to sleep. But you have to really listen to hear it." Gwen tilted her head, intrigued. "So, how do we hear it?" Peter smiled. "You just have to close your eyes, quiet your mind, and let the stars do the rest." The three friends exchanged glances, then decided to give it a try. They lay back on the rooftop, their heads resting on their backpacks, and gazed up at the vast expanse of the night sky. At first, all they could hear was the distant hum of the city, but as they focused, something magical began to happen. The stars seemed to shimmer in rhythm, their light pulsing gently like a heartbeat. A soft, melodic hum filled the air, so faint it was almost imperceptible. It was as if the universe itself was singing to them a lullaby of peace, comfort, and hope. Gwen smiled, her eyes still closed. "I can hear it. It's so beautiful. It's like the stars are saying, 'You've done enough for today. It's time to rest.'" Miles nodded, a contented smile on his face. "Yeah, it's like they're wrapping us in a blanket of calm. I feel lighter somehow." Peter chuckled softly. "Told you, the Starlight Lullaby never fails." As the lullaby continued, the friends felt their worries and stresses melt away. The challenges of the day, the near misses, The tough decisions, the endless responsibilities, seemed smaller now, as if the stars had put them into perspective. The promise of tomorrow felt brighter, and the warmth of their friendship wrapped around them like a cocoon. One by one, they began to drift off to sleep, their breathing slow and steady. Gwen's hand rested gently on her chest, Miles's head tilted slightly to the side, and Peter's lips curved into a small, peaceful smile. Above them, the stars twinkled even brighter, as if to say, "Sweet dreams, heroes. The world is safe in your care." And so, under the watchful gaze of the stars, Spidey and his friends slept soundly, ready to wake up refreshed and face whatever adventures the next day might bring. The end. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.